Well, prepare yourself, guys. Chris, we're talking to the media, and I'm here to bring you episode, what was it, 222? Let's just talk about a couple of things that we like talking about. We're going to talk about some entertainment news. We're going to talk about some movie reviews, things like that, and we're going to get into your questions, your comments here. What are the things that you want to talk about online? So I'm excited about it. I did some great stuff today. I've had some collaborations. With Daniel Dyer, we did our Hawkeye review, and you're gonna get into that later. So check the YouTube channel out, check everything out, so you can catch up with all that stuff, and make sure you're following us on social media with T3 Medias, whether it's on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on all that other stuff and whatnot. Let us know what you think. Subscribe. And let us know what you guys think at all time. I am your host. Welcome to Prepare Yourself, guys. Prepare yourself. This is Chris Fagan, talking through the medias with your host, Chris Fagan, which is me. And we're going to get into a lot of things. As you know, I know a lot about a little about a lot of things. And what I do know is one thing. I am going to get into these things. We're back at our previous time. So we used to do our show at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, late in the evening, and we started to do it around 7 o'clock. But I'm shifting back to a later show. So some of you guys who got used to us doing it earlier are now got to get reacclimated back to what we're doing at the later time. So I'm trying to see which is better for the channel. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so. Talking through the medias, you can find us like I said, you can find us on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook as well. So reach out to us, let us know what you guys think, and watch us live. But if you also want to check out the channel, if you don't have time to check us out on those outlets, you can also catch us on podcasts. So on your favorite podcast of choice, you can check us out on Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Pod. So check us out there. And how can you interact with us on the channel? We'll put it in the box. Let us know. Support the channel. You can like and subscribe. You can follow us on social medias at T3 Medias. You can send us comments and questions. You can become a member. You can become a Patreon and support the channel always. So when you want to send us questions, comments, and concerns, you can send those through Super Chats. You can send it through Streamlabs/T3 Medias/tips. And we'll talk about it on We Got Your Mail. I believe that it's important that if you're going to represent a certain culture or a demographic on screen, should the actor, the voice actor, or the actor on screen represent that demographic? For the most part, I'm going to say yes. There has been, but when it comes to like things like a white man who is not Italian doing an Italian accent, it's like, okay, are we splitting hairs, or should we have gotten an authentic Italian actor to play a certain character? You got to remember, Hollywood is a business, and I feel like actors back in the day, like having like in the 80s and the 90s, having Will Smith, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, having them headline your movie, that would increase the ticket sales. But that isn't the way the world works nowadays. You can have the most famous actor headlining a movie, and that movie can flop. So what's more important? Representation or trying to sell the ticket? It depends. It's a case-by-case basis. You got situations where, like, for example, let's talk about it real quick. Mario, for example. Chris Pratt was just announced that he was going to be the voice of Super Mario in the upcoming Mario movie. Now, the major question that nobody was asking, by the way, was, is he going to do an Italian accent? Is he going to do an Italian accent? Why are you worried about this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, nobody was really worried about this. Nobody was thinking about this. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I can find it. I don't have it up. No. Nobody was worried about this right here. Will Chris Pratt do a Super Mario Brothers proper from Nintendo Japan, who did that stereotypical accent of an Italian plumber? It's me, a Mario. Was Chris Pratt going to do this? Why are you asking this question? That's my question. Why are you asking this? Because, and we got comments coming in, it's oversensitive, people being hypocritical, people will complain about representation 1 minute and then not care the next. Exactly. And not care the next. Let me tell you something. Would it be offensive? Yeah, okay, yes, I agree, yes. Chris Pratt would get up there and be like, woohoo, woohoo, it's me, a Mario. Yeah, it would be offensive, especially in today's society. But why would you think that would happen? Let me take you back to the Super Mario Brothers video game Super Mario Brothers TV show that was in the 90s. Did he do an Italian accent? That stereotypical, it's me. Did he do that? No. They didn't do. And you know the funny thing about it was, they probably wasn't even thinking about it. They were like, I'm not going to do that shit. Just say the lines the way you would normally say the lines. I think that actor that played that voice of us, I think he was a wrestler. A real life wrestler. I think he was in the video with Madonna, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I forgot his name. I'm not going to look it up real quick. If you know him in the chat, like and subscribe and then let me know what's his name, that actor that voiced Mario in the old cartoon. But he didn't do it then. And they probably wasn't even thinking about it. Like, he could have done it, but they decided, you know what? I would believe before anything else, I would believe he was like, I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna do that damn voice all goddamn day. So no, I'm not gonna do the voice. That's probably what he was thinking. And they were like, all right, fine, don't do the voice. Check the intro. Yes, he did. Check the No, I've seen those Super Mario Brother video games. He talked normally. Did he do it in the intro? Check. He did it. Yes. Okay. We see what you're saying. Yes, he did. Check out the intro of it. The intro. Okay. I'll concede. Because I don't remember. I will concede that. Maybe he did do it in the intro. But check every episode. Did he go, and Luigi, we need to go and save the princess? Did he do that? No. He talked normally. So I will concede he probably did it in the intro or whatever of the cartoon. But the rest of the cartoon, he talked normally. Because he was like, he ain't got time for that shit. So in House of Gucci, we're talking about how in House of Gucci, they were like, the accents were done very badly. Let's fast forward to today. Recently, the movie House of Gucci came out with Lady Gaga and whatnot. And Lady Gaga, so we don't argue too much about it, is Italian. Her father's Italian, her mother's Italian. All right? And they were getting on her about her accent. But here's the interesting thing about it. Let's have some fun real quick, guys. Check this out. Lady Gaga's Italian accent dissed by the House of Gucci dialogue coach on Ridley Scott's much anticipated House of Gucci film has admitted that Lady Gaga didn't exactly nail her character's Italian accent in the film. She says, I feel bad saying this, but they always feel bad. But her accent is not exactly an Italian accent. It sounds more Russian. Italian actress and dialect coach Francesca De Martini told the Daily Beast of Gaga's voice impression of Fabrizia Reggiani, who famously hired a hitman to murder her ex-husband Maurizio Gucci in 1995, said straight up that the accent wasn't all that great, and everybody was getting on it. I saw people on Facebook and whatnot saying like why are they getting these people who are not Italian to play these Italian characters? And it was like, dude, look it up. Like Lady Gaga is of Italian heritage. Her accent, it might be dog water, which is weird because from what I understand about Italians is like their accents are pretty on point. But I'll like even if you're not born and raised, but like what was going on with her accent? I would think that being an Italian woman, she would, but obviously she's not as connected. Would my African accent be on point? Probably not. I'm like, dude. So like I can understand, but things like Chris Pratt, the Italian accent, I can understand. I don't even think it's an afterthought. Like, I mean, if you want to get mad at somebody, Nintendo is a Japanese company. Get mad at Japan. That's their interpretation of an Italian plumber. That's on them. You don't need to put that on Chris Pratt. And speaking of all of that, that goes on to other things. I want to talk about this real quick. Let me see if I can break it down real quick. Because no, that's not it. That's not it. Let me see if I can find it. Because Aquafina, that was a big issue that came up recently in the news. She was doing some press junkets and being interviewed about how she became famous from doing a black accent in her shows and her upcoming like as she was an upcoming star from her hip hop career and whatnot, and how she spoke. But if you notice, ever since she got signed with Disney, she wasn't really talking like that anymore. I don't know much about Aquafina. I know a lot about a little and little about a lot of things, but I've seen a couple clips of her doing that black accent a couple times. But I still find it funny that she stopped doing it the second she was signed with Disney. Raya and the Last Dragon and then Shang-Chi and whatnot. She ain't talking like that. Every other thing that she did, she was pretty much what it do, Playboy, But when she got signed with Disney, Bob Iger was like, "You better cut that shit out." And I find it very suspect that when she's asked about it, she has nothing really to say. And they say that she commented on it. She didn't make a comment on it. She didn't. She was word salad. She didn't say nothing really about it. She hasn't addressed it. She's afraid to apologize because if you apologize, you're admitting guilt, and you're afraid to losing sponsors and what. She is now getting work. Did she do a black accent? Yes, she did. And with what's going on in the black community and the Asian community, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can find it. One brush, you can't paint across the whole thing. It's a case by case basis, and people are always trying to fit every scenario, and say like every scenario is all the same. It's the scenario. Every situation is going to be different. It's going to be case by case. Should Emma Stone have played that Hawaiian or Asian character? I forgot what movie it was. I didn't see it. No, she probably should not have. Should Scarlett Johansson have been in Ghost in the Shell? Hell no. Should all those white people have played in Avatar? Hell no. I'm like, for real. I'm like, you gotta, nowadays you gotta know what's going on in the world. But can a white person who is technically of Irish descent or whatever, European descent or whatnot, can he play an Italian person or a British person pretend to be a American from the South? Hell yeah. But I digress. I mean, let me know what you think. Maybe you feel differently. Maybe you feel differently. But I feel like these examples make sense. Let me keep going. A trope that began to appear more frequently in the 1960s and 1970s TV tropes called the mighty whitey mellow yellow dynamic, a powerful white man's main character with a submissive Asian love interest. Before the 1950s, strict self-censored in U.S. cinema forbade romantic pairing between people of different ethnicities. Right there. People are always bitching about how there is an agenda to make things woke or an agenda to make things interracial or an agenda. No. There was a legit on paper agenda to make things all white. It's right here. It's right here reported. You can't do it if it's interracial. You can't do it if a black guy is in the lead or whatever. The things that you are seeing now are to tear down what was established, the actual agendas that were put in Hollywood since day freaking one. But the whole thing about like Aquafina, Super Mario Brothers, Gucci, accents. Representation physically is one thing. Accents is another. Or is it the same thing? It can be very complicated, but at the same time, it can be very simple. When you produce a movie, you want anybody who's producing a movie. You're not producing a movie because you just like to produce movies. When you're producing a movie, you want to make money. Your goal is to make money. So you get an actor or you get the director or whoever, you want to capitalize and you want to put the best product out there. So Scarlett Johansson and all these other actors and stuff like they were cast because these were producers who were just trying to get their money back. They wanted to get the return on their investment. Would the movie have been made? Would the movie have done better? Ghost in the Shell, for example, with an unknown Asian actor or a very well-known Asian actor to portray the character. Even though Scarlett Johansson was at the time the most famous female actress in Hollywood at the time. I mean, that's just hindsight situation. We won't know. But seeing the way the world is going today, you're better off. You got a black character in your cartoon and he's being voiced by a white man, you better replace that dude right now. Because representation is important to a lot of people nowadays, and you just don't want those types of problems. And on top of that, this is me personally, I feel that it just makes more sense. We've had all these movies and we've had these shows being told from one point of view for all these years. If we didn't keep going in these, if we kept going in that same path, we wouldn't have had a great cartoon film like Coco, Moana, Encanto. I'll just name 3 Disney movies. I'll just stick with that for a second. That's why it's important. That's why representation is important. Because it gives us I don't want to be told the same story over and over again. I want something different. That's why I wouldn't mind a black Superman or whatnot. Because if it didn't work, Michael B. Jordan sucks as Superman, then I still got Christopher Reeves. I still got Henry Cavill. They don't disappear because a black dude did it. It don't change nothing. So I'm looking forward to what's coming out in the future. I think diversity is a good thing. Now, as far as these accents and whatnot, like people need. Y'all are splitting hairs, man. Lady Gaga's Italian accent wasn't great, and I don't like these dudes who are not Italian. She is Italian. You know how many people was online bitching about Lady Gaga representing Italian and didn't know she was Italian? People are just getting online just to fight, just for the sake of fighting. We need to relax a little bit more. There are situations that are more crucial than this. Now, Jared Leto, I don't know, man. That maybe okay. Go. Maybe I don't know. Is he? I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about some more of that on We Got Jamel. There's some more stuff going on in the news. Okay, so moving on from that, real quick, let's talk about. Let me see if I can fix what's going on screen real quick. Let's talk about. Did you guys? How many of you guys tried to buy tickets to Spider-Man No Way Home when it came out on Monday? I did. Shit crashed. Stuff was crashing all over the place, man. Let me tell you what I did. I got online at midnight when it was available on AMC. I'm an A-list member, and it was not working for me. I went to bed. I fell asleep. I woke up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And I picked up my phone. It was this thing was still spinning. It was there. And when I woke up, it said, when I went to sleep, it said you have an hour wait. I went to bed. I woke up. And when I woke up, it was like, hey, you're next in line. I got 3 tickets to Spider-Man No Way Home on the first day, on that Thursday when it premieres. I got a 3 o'clock ticket at for Dolby Digital, like laser whatever screening, which I am willing to sell on eBay or Craigslist or whatever. If you live in the Houston area, Woodlands, really, that's the theater it's in. It's in the Woodlands of Texas, Woodlands, Texas. If you're in the Woodlands and you want to see Spider-Man on a middle seat, I'm not talking about like all the way in the front or whatever. A middle seat in the middle, a real good seat, one seat. You want to watch it at 3 o'clock? Be one of the first in the middle, Dolby Digital, AMC, $500 or your best offer. That's what I'm selling. And I bought 2 more tickets after that. And I got 2 more tickets to see it. I'm gonna see it with my wife at 7 o'clock, the same night in the same theater. But if you want to watch it at 3 o'clock, If I don't sell that ticket, if I don't scalp that ticket, I'm gonna watch it at 3:00. But if you want it, $500, you can have it. You can have it. $500. That's my offer, or your best offer. $500 is my asking, or your best offer. If you live in the Woodlands. But I got 3 tickets to see Spider-Man No Way Home when it debuts on the 17th. 1 at 3:00, 2 at 7:00. Me and my wife are gonna watch it at 7:00, or I'm gonna watch it. At 3:00 on the big ass fucking screen. I can't wait to see it. Dude, I cannot wait to see that movie. That shit crashed, and I'm still speculating on whether or not will they show us a new trailer before the movie comes out. The question is Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. I think they're in it. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I brought up House of Gucci to someone yesterday and was wondering where the outrage was since Adam Driver is in Italian. YTJ, yeah. Adam Driver, yeah. He's not Italian. Yeah, he's not Italian. Yeah, I heard a lot of people was upset with him because of his. They said his Italian accent was bad, but I heard more people was upset with Lady Gaga, and they were like, but then I was like, but hey, did you know that she is Italian? It's funny. It was an outrage for a hot minute, and then it died down. I believe because of Lady Gaga, because they were outraged at how bad her accent was, and then later found out she was actually of Italian heritage. So they're like, damn it, they couldn't hate on it too much. But that's my opinion. But we're all still speculating about what's going on with Spider-Man No Way Home and what's going to happen with this damn movie. This is an event, man. This is an event, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. Hold on a second. Doing something. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with it. Oh, what's going on? Come on, Spider-Man. Anyway, when Spider-Man comes out, I think Andrew Garfield and Tobey are in it. I heard some recent news that they are not going to address the Uncle Ben thing. My original theory was that a variant of Tobey Maguire was going to be Uncle Ben in the MCU. That was my theory. That a variant version of Tobey Maguire as Uncle Ben was going to be married to Marissa Tomei. Because the age difference isn't that great. Marissa Tomei is older than Tobey Maguire. But if you factor in the snap, he would be of appropriate age. Because she was snapped. Think about it. Go back. Think about it. Take their age in real life. Take into accountability the fact that she was snapped. They're the same age. But it's getting real deep. I hope they're in it. But damn, what if they're not? What if they are not? It's getting fucking crazy. One of the last things I want to talk about. So, why the hell are we getting another Magic Mike? Can anybody answer that question? HBO Max is gonna produce another Magic Mike movie with Channing Tatum. They were like, they got another one coming out. Magic Mike. Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Channing Tatum was actually a stripper before he became an actor? It's like, dude, what the hell, dude? Why am I over here struggling? Over here trying to make videos on TikTok, and Channing Tatum's over there stripping and shit and can become a movie star. But yet, I mean, I'm fine. Look at me. I got a nice body. Why can't I? It's rigged. I saw my Magic Mike 1 and Magic Mike 2. And I enjoyed it. My wife says she hasn't seen it. It's crazy. I'm simping more over Shannon Tatum than my wife is. So I'm gonna make her watch it. I'm looking forward to it. It's good, but it's coming on HBO Max. Good move, because nobody's looking for this to be in the theaters. I think Magic Mike has run its course, but it can have a last hurrah on HBO Max. I think it's a good move, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking that they will do a pretty good job on that. So my major question is, is it going to be on the big screen and on HBO Max? I'm curious about that, because I don't think they should. I don't think it should go on the big theater. There's big screen. I think they should just make it an HBO Max thing. It feels like that's where it belongs. Oh, I'm looking for last topic before we go, because I got to get out of here. So the last thing before I let you guys go, Dave Chappelle is getting a school named after him. Let me go find it real quick. Did I get this right? Let's see if I can find it. No, I'll just put this up real quick. Look at that. They got Dave Chappelle at the bottom corner. And I'll read what it says from the LA Times, Los Angeles Times. Dave Chappelle's former high school will still name its theater after him despite students' protests and the controversy surrounding the comedian's recent Netflix special. The honor is meant to demonstrate the importance of carefully listening to every voice within our diverse and inclusive community, according to the school. So a lot of people want to, silence him because of, they're upset with his latest special on The Closer on Netflix. But more people are wanting to support him. I feel like a lot of people who were trying to bash Dave Chappelle didn't watch that latest special, because if you listen to the story that he told about what he did for the transgender community, I feel like you wouldn't. Now, not to dismiss what people are angry about, but I feel like he's gotta get some kind of leeway or some kind of a point system for what he did for that person. Maybe nobody can forgive him for the jokes or whatever that he said, but I feel like he's got to get some kind of, I'm not gonna say pass, but I'm gonna say points. He at least deserves to be heard. And Dave Chappelle is probably just one of these guys that just cannot be canceled. You guys know, this episode of Talking to the Media is brought to you by Marissa Harbour. Marissa Harbour is the author of a book that's now available on Amazon. If you can go to Amazon right now and check out Acting with Energy. I just bought this book. I just got this book. If you are looking to become an actor, this is the book that you want to read. Marissa Harbour. She is an actor, director, producer, and she is giving her insight to how to make it in Hollywood and what you just give you the tools that you need to be better, to do better, and to make it in the industry. So go check out Acting with Energy by Marissa Harbour, and check out our interview, me and Marissa Harbour on the channel. Just go to our channel and check out Marissa Harbour. and you'll see that. Guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. And I'm going to continue on with me and Sarah. We're going to talk about a few topics and talk about some things. So give me a few minutes, guys. Let me go real quick, and I'm gonna be right back with Sarah, Katherine, the Red. So we will be right back. We are back. Thank you guys for letting me take a little bit of break, but I am happy to now be joined with a few friends of mine. They decided to crash the party. They don't like it when I'm having fun by myself. So welcome back to the show, the one and the only Sarah, Katherine the Red. What's up, Sarah?
Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for having me.
Sarah's gonna go through some topics that she thought was important enough to interrupt the live show with, because what I'm talking about isn't good enough. And every now and then, while we're talking, we're gonna be blessed with a little. We're gonna be graced with the presence of what we're calling the guy on the couch. Daniel Dice is all linked up like. So
it's all my phone, I'll be like that.
He's just chilling on it. So every now and then, whenever we need to learn the secrets of the universe,
like what's that?
That's when Daniel's gonna pop in right there. So we'll be looking at it. But we got some topics that we're gonna go through with Sarah real quick. What was the first topic you wanted to talk about today?
So Kick-Ass 3, and if you're not aware of that movie was years ago. But it was, the first one was Kick-Ass. The Kick-Ass 2 wasn't so Kick-Ass. Now Kick-Ass 3 is happening. And again, if you're not familiar with the great works of Nicolas Cage, he is in this movie like he's in all the movies, except in the Marvel Universe, which is surprising. But here he is in this movie again. So what this movie is about, again, it's what?
How's he gonna be in this movie?
Nicolas Cage is in this movie.
Yeah, but is it a prequel to the first one then, or what?
No.
Well, how's he back?
Well, in the article that I'm reading, it says that he's in the cast list for Kick-Ass 3.
Interesting.
Maybe it's a flashback.
I don't know, but she's still 11. So Chloe Grace Moritz still plays the 11-year-old that's in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's not far off to where the movie was before.
I mean, this is
everybody is much older. I mean, the second movie either.
Oh,
because obviously she was older. She was
so short. And she was like 13, right?
Yeah, it was 2010
but she's still
2013.
How old is she in real life? How old is she? I'm gonna have Daniel will be Daniel's our fact checker.
Yeah, you are the Googler. You're the Googler.
Guy on the couch.
That's your Google box.
Is our fact guy.
She is now 24 years old.
She is now 24 years old. So in 2013, she would have been
8 years ago.
23, 13.
She was 13. Yeah. So she could. She's got such a baby face. She can pull off. She's a believable 11-year-old. Even at 18, she was a believable 11-year-old.
I don't know.
I loved her
She
in
13 in
the
the first one.
I loved her in the Let Me In movie, the vampire movie, the remake of.
The first one was 2013.
The original. Let the right one in. Watch the original one first, then watch the remake. But she was good in that. Well, I'm sorry. What was you saying?
No, in 2013 the first movie was.
No, she was 2010 was the first one.
2010 was the first
okay.
one. 2013 was Kick-Ass 2.
13 in that.
Okay, so she was 13 in the first.
And then 3 years later, so she was 16 in the second one.
Yeah.
And by the second one, that's when she was saying that like grown ass men were sexualizing her and whatnot. She was 13 years old, and people were like, "Ooh, she's so hot," and ooh, like the same thing that happened to Britney Spears and all that stuff.
So
it was crazy.
8 years later now.
Now she's an adult. Now to those perverts, I guess she's fair game
are
now,
they gonna
right?
de-age her or what?
I don't think they're gonna. I wouldn't think they're gonna.
I can't imagine. There's no way they can do any of that. Also, like, I'm confused as to how they're.
I mean,
like,
because
how people are listed in the cast and obviously their characters are
see
dead.
this?
Wait, put it into the camera. Right, hold it right there.
That's not look like a 11-year-old.
I would rather see a hit.
Take her makeup off. She might do it. They cast adults, like 30-year-olds, as high schoolers.
Yeah.
So
True, but
it's all going to be about a casting decision. Obviously, she's going to be in it.
A high school student, but only she could pull off an 11-year-old looking like this.
The question
I couldn't
is,
imagine so.
do you want this movie, Sarah? What do you think? Do you think it's too little, too late, or do you want this movie?
I mean, I'll watch it if it comes out and I have a glass of wine. Yeah, I'll watch it. But I'm not going anywhere to see it. I'm not paying money for this.
What about you, Danny? What do you think? Is it too late?
If they actually do it, we'll see. I'll give it a shot. I always like giving movies a shot. I don't open-minded to movies.
All right.
So we'll just see how it goes. Okay.
I concur. If I say green light it and give it the honey.
Can I get a? Oh yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's what I give it. I give it the honey. Yeah. I'm ready for it. Let's see what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think. Put a comment below, and maybe we'll share your thoughts on the upcoming We Got Your Mail. All right, Sarah, what is the next topic that we have on board?
So the next topic we have on board. So y'all have seen Rocky, correct?
No, nobody's seen
Rocky,
that movie. What's a
Nobody's
Rocky?
seen Rocky.
What am I
Nobody's
doing here?
seen Creed.
How did I end up on this
Creed 2.
couch?
Nobody's. Okay, so in the Rocky movie, you all remember the really super villain, the robot blonde Russian dude, Drago.
You mean the hero?
There he is.
Yes, Drago.
There he goes. There he is. There he is. So y'all remember him? Apparently, and this is super rumor mill, but I'm excited about it because I would watch this. Apparently, there's going to be a Drago spinoff. They're developing it now. We don't know when it's coming out or what it's going to be about. Obviously, it's going to be about him, but it's coming. So, yay!
Is it coming though, or are they just talking about it? What did they say?
What they said it was in development.
Oh, okay.
So, where in the stage of development it is, we do not know. Nobody's talking about it.
Which one of you guys have seen? Have you all seen Creed 2?
I haven't seen the second Creed. No.
You haven't seen the second Creed with him.
I've seen the first one.
Where his life is now with his son and everything, would I be interested in seeing a Drago? I mean, what are they doing with this Rocky universe? That's the question. What are we doing? Are we gonna have a Mickey spinoff later?
No, they're making money, is what they're doing with the Rocky universe. They're just printing money. That's all.
Every movie technically is out just to make money.
Watch them do like Apollo Creed was not dead.
Oh yeah, they're gonna open the multiverse of madness.
They're gonna. No, I'm sure the movie is going to be about him and his son, that relationship, or how he got to maybe where he was in Creed 2. I don't know.
I'll admit that was an interesting relationship.
Few things. Mm-hmm. So it could be a few things. I would be interested to see. Like the only place that I could see it going is like he's got his own gym, he's got his son. They're preparing for all this stuff, and where are they going from here? Is he a good guy now? Is he still evil? Is he cultivating his evil empire, boxing, minions? What are we doing here?
Was he ever evil, or was he a victim of circumstances? I mean,
that could be it. He is Russian.
He's Russian,
and they are a non-emotional bunch.
He wasn't. He was never I would argue. I'm gonna put him on my judgment of characters. I would argue that Drago, I'll be his defense attorney. He was the hero of that movie. For his people, and he was betrayed by the Russian regime. When Vladimir Putin became president, then Drago got excommunicated. Not fair.
I mean, yeah,
not fair.
We're just watching it from the point of view of Rocky.
Yeah, exactly. We're watching the
true.
biased, fake news point of view of Rocky Balboa.
Those Americans.
That's true. I mean, we all are the hero of our own story, are we?
Exactly.
So, from his perspective.
And who's writing this story? Sylvester Stallone. Biased fake news media.
How dare those Americans do that?
Americas.
I know.
But
I mean, it's hard not to vote for the guy that sells his dog, and then ends up having to buy him back at quite a
that whole
cost.
BS ending though. If you can change, if I can change, we all can change. Adrian.
They have to do that. They have to do that. Like the first movie set him up. Somebody at some point has to fist to the sky.
Yeah.
Cry about something.
I want to see Drago like fall to his knees dramatically and be like Balboa. Like that's what I want to see. What
Curses!
Darth, and what did he do in Rebels?
He was like Kenobi.
Yes.
Kenobi. So he's more like just like Rocky or Balboa.
Yes, exactly.
That's an overused plot device to create all sorts of tension and it's highly overused.
So for the Drago movie, let's pause for dramatic effect.
Okay.
All right, pretty good. Like, let's get Daniel in here. What say it again? Creed.
In his accent,
and that accent. What? But Stallone's Italian though. He can, right. So he won't get canceled.
Talking about Drago.
Drago's
Russian
accent.
Yeah. Which I can't.
Dolph Lundgren though, he's American. Yeah. No, Dolph Lundgren's not American. He's where's he from? He's a certified genius too, isn't he?
Yeah.
From what I heard. Oh. Yeah. Like he has a very high IQ and very wealthy too. Like he did very well.
Man in the Google box. Man in the Google box. Google that.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about it before. He has a very high IQ. He's very wealthy. Let's
find out his IQ.
Like he does not have to work at all. He's just doing this stuff for fun. Like all this acting crap.
Hey.
But
that sounds like a good fallback. I'm sure you take more risks.
The guy on our casting couch over here has to tell us what's the
he's in the search
IQ?
Box.
I am getting it up.
Look in the search box.
Searching
in the search box. There you go.
Come on, hurry up, Marvel!
No, show me that greasy picture of him.
Hold on, what's that?
I want to see the greased up picture of him. He looks good. Like, I know my face is taking up most of the good right there, but he looks good. Like, let's not pretend.
Oh,
like
the
all
past
oiled up, he ain't
good. You don't like the
past.
You don't like Grey Drago?
No, I'm sure he's wonderful, but the past Drago is more in my age.
160, which is considered as a genius person, and in the top 0.1% of the population in the world.
The top
cool
0.1%. He is a 1%er, financially and intellectually.
Cool.
I'm like, for Dolph. This is for Dolph Lundgren. Can I get a Born in 1957 with that genius brain.
160 IQ.
60 IQ, doing boxing movies for fun.
Right.
He's like,
and he looks like that. And he looks like that too.
Yeah, so, life is not fair. Why? I'm sitting here stuck with my punchable face, and this guy gets to look like that.
I mean, come on.
That bastard. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Would you be interested in seeing a Dolph Lundgren? I'm sorry, a Drago spinoff? I mean, we got Creed. We got, like I said, we might as well get a Mickey spinoff now with everything that's going on, right? We should Rocky's brother-in-law with all his gambling debts. We should get a show on that.
And then there should be like a machine
that sounds
brings back Apollo Creed.
Wait, what again?
There's like a machine that brings back Apollo Creed back to life.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, Apollo Creed comes back in the multiverse.
They're gonna go like
I don't think
No,
so.
they're gonna reach back into the.
I don't think so. I don't. But I'm interested. I think that father son dynamic and him trying to come back, rise from the ashes. Maybe there'll be a redemption kind of a thing. Again, I don't see him as the villain. Yeah. He's the villain of Rocky's story, but a villain overall. He was a victim of circumstance, if you ask me.
But he also was ethically separate. So he definitely had a different level of ethics.
And I think now that he's a
Rocky
father,
was portrayed
and when he went through what he went through with his ex-wife and everything, with the story from Creed 2, I think it would be interesting to dive into if what's her name, the one that played his wife, because she was also in Creed 2. She came back as well. What's her name? She used to date Flavor Flav. What's her name? Oh. You didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. What's her name?
Rocky 4.
All right, let's look
Drago's wife. What's her name? She used to date
blonde.
Flavor Flav.
How do you guys not know about who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. And she called him like delicious or something like that. She called him delicious or something.
Yeah, she was really into hip hop and stuff, and she loved Flavor Flav.
Weird. Yeah.
So alias Bridget Nielsen appeared as Ludmilla Drago.
Yeah. Former, used to be in a relationship with Flavor Flav. Mm-hmm. The guy with the clock on it.
Flavor.
I gotta get you guys on
Flavor of Love.
There you go.
Flavor of Love.
I knew Sarah was a sister. I knew she knew what I was talking about.
I'm there. Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Hey, man.
That's the sound.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that's no longer on TV.
Oh man, I'm glad that's gone.
That shouldn't have been.
That show is the reason. That show is one of the reasons why I don't watch like reality. I hate reality TV.
Danish.
The Guns N' Roses one. What was that guy? The Guns N' Roses. That was called something, wasn't it? The Guns N' Roses guy.
You mean Welcome to the Jungle?
Yeah,
we're going.
He did one. So after Flavor Flav did his dating show, he did one. And it was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was equally as stupid and awful.
So she was married to this guy?
Was she married to Flavor Flav?
Was she?
Or just dated?
I don't know. Look, I'm going to chalk this up to who cares. The guys, let us know what you guys think about an upcoming possible Drago spinoff movie, TV series. I don't know. Which would you rather, a TV series or a movie? I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. I'd be interested in seeing... can he be redeemed? Is it possible? Is this even something that's interesting? Would you rather see a Mickey movie? I don't know. Who knows?
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I turned up just like heavy metal.